How are you?
So now today we are meeting for the very first time, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So let me know something about you, and for my viewers also, I need your introduction. Yes.
Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so if I tell you about myself, so my name is Rahul and I'm living in Jaipur and currently I'm working on YouTube and also working in a company. So if I tell you about my education, so last year I graduate and I did BSc. I was a science student, and after my graduate, I didn't go for any other post graduations and all things. So I start working, and if I tell you about my hobbies, so I love to read books and talking to people and making content. So I think, yeah, that's all about me.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice to know about you. Yes. So nowadays you have completed your graduation, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
what?
I'm done.
So these days, what are you doing? Okay, you do a
Nothing like.
yeah.
Yes, I just started. I think 2 3 days back. Before that, I was just working on YouTube and learning this language.
Very nice. Okay. So you why you write Doons? Rahul Doon. I thought that just earlier I asked you, do you belong to Dehradun? Okay, so you are from Jaipur.
Yes, yes, I'm from Jaipur, but people usually, taking me in this way, like, every time when they got my surname, at that time they asked me that are you from Dehradun? Because it's so many Doons are there. I've seen like I've been in UK and Rishikesh, so in there I've seen. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me that from when did you start your English speaking journey?
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's a good thing. Last year, I think in 2024, July 2024, I started learning this language. Before that, I was working as well as yeah, I didn't tell you, but when I was pursuing my college, that time also I was working. I was a teacher last to last year, and when I left my last job in 2024, that time I went for another interview, another company, and there I got rejected due to my poor communication in English. And from there, I got the inspiration and the motivation that Rahul, this is a good time to learn this language. So yeah, July 2024, I started my learning journey, and from there, I'm just continuously, doing practices and all the time I'm just trying to think only in English and describe or narrate my whole life, what's going on, and yeah, that's all.
So that rejection of yours, you were rejected. So I think that made you get motivated. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The failures and rejections, these are something which by which we get motivated. And
Yeah.
uh,
And yeah, I truly believe like everybody can learn this language, but the thing is they are not motivated, they are not inspired, and this language or any kind of language or any kind of thing, like not just about a language, but if you want to do something big in your life or something different, and that thing required to change your subconscious mind or change your programming, okay, that time you have to be inspired or motivated all the time. So that thing made me more curious or more inspired or motivated that Rahul, it's a crucial time to learn this language. So yeah, right.
what strategies did you follow to learn this language? Because you are already speaking very well. So that's the reason
Yeah.
I want. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, actually, when I started that time, I used to make kind of vlogs, and I truly, thankful to me that before my learning journey, English learning journey, I was making content. I was making some random, videos about spirituality or about meditation that I was doing at that time. I'm doing still, but not often. I mean, not regularly. So at that time, I started making some random blogs, like what I was doing at that time, and I was narrating my surroundings, whatever the things and whatever at that time was coming in my mind. I was saying, I was recording myself, and I was uploading that thing on YouTube. So I think, yeah, I want to tell you that we all know that when we record ourselves, that time we'll get more things, but the main thing that I did was I uploaded that thing without thinking like what mistakes that I did in this video. I just uploaded. So that thing made me more curious. When I uploaded, people started appreciating me, and people are saying, yeah, people were saying me at that time, Rahul, you are doing good, just keep making videos, and we are getting inspired from you. So all things. So yeah, from there.
Oh, you have your channel, so you have uploaded those videos on that.
Yes,
Did you?
yes, you can. Yeah, everybody who's watching us right now, they can easily go to my channel called name as Rahul Doon, and they can get those all videos.
And do you feel that when somebody motivates her, then that drives us, to move ahead, right?
Yeah, truly.
So see, and then is sometimes what happens when motivation does help, people. But sometimes, we have like demotivated someone, demotivate. They love to demotivate others. There's one lady to whom I was speaking just the day before. And she told me her husband, her children told her, what's the need for you? You are a housewife, do your housework. There's no need for you. So why you are doing this? So, and
Mm.
she, I asked her, you don't leave this. You continue with your what you are doing. You don't. And she told me, no, I don't want to do because if nobody motivates me, and they already actually her husband, he demotivated her. So don't do this. What's the use of doing? So I feel
Yeah.
pity. Someone wants to do something, and that demotivation definitely it hurts a person. And it doesn't, and he won't get ahead. In his life.
Mhm. Yeah, you're right actually, but I think in my case, like it's not about what we are going to get, by doing this thing. If you want to learn a thing, not just a language or whatever you want to do, just do. If you are feeling good with that thing, and I think that's the thing. I'm really passionate about this language. Every time when I spoke and I'm speaking this language, I feel like, wow, Rahul, you are a different person. So that's things making me more inspired all the day, all the time, to learn more things. So I think we don't need to get anything or any big results in by doing things.
It's something, yeah, inner urge, which tells us to do something. For me also, like people ask me, why you are learning, why you are here. Because it's my age. I told you, Rahul, that I'm a senior citizen. And why I am here, the people ask me. It's my inner urge. It's my like inner drive, that tells me to do this thing. Because in my earlier days, I was not able to speak. I had so many setbacks in my life when I was not able to speak. Yeah,
Yeah.
but now, but it's my passion. As you told me that it is your passion too. So that is our passion for not also for learning. It can be anything, like something recipe I'm trying for that. I had a passion of making something sweet. Something sweet means that balushai. It's called in Hindi
Right.
balushai.
Got
I
it.
wanted, yeah, I wanted to make it because I had tasted it balushai, homemade balushai from one of my friends. I asked her, how did you prepare this? Tell me the recipe of that. I failed making, first attempt went very bad. Then again I tried. At the third time when I tried, it came out very well. You know, so
Yeah.
that
The happiness.
passion of mine, to learn. I want to learn something. So no, isn't. I mean to say, nobody can force you. Nobody can stop you from doing. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right, but sometimes, as you said, like she's husband, doing that thing, like so. It also depend on our environment, or what kind of peoples that surrounded we are surrounded by. So that also matter, like our environment matter a lot. But the thing is, it's our duty to make ourselves all the time just be optimistic in your mind, just think only, only good things, whatever, whomsoever, telling you anything, but just try to see that thing that you want. So I think that thing will make your environment more, more good, or more in your way that you wanna make.
Right. Environment means a lot, environment, what kind of we have, like one of my friend, no, she has what to say, she has shifted to Canada, migrated. I was not having that word, yeah. So she has migrated to Canada. So I told her, you have like good atmosphere of English speaking everywhere. I don't know. Yeah, and now she's not even scared to talk to anyone in this language. She's so much confident because that environment of her is totally in English. And now she has become very fine at English speaking. Yeah, though that she was earlier, so it means a lot, yeah.
Mm, you're right.
But what kind of like atmosphere you have over there? People speak in English, your colleagues and all that.
Yeah, like my colleagues and my work is all about English. Like I have to talk to people who's working with US clients and all these things, but in my house, like in my home, like they are speaking in Marwari, because we are from in Rajasthan, Jaipur. So our local language is Marwari. So my all parents and my siblings, they are speaking Marwari all the time. Sometimes they speak Hindi, but not in English. So I'm the only person who's speaking this language. But
So at home you don't have that environment, but in your like in your workplace, I mean to ask there, do you have this kind of?
yeah,
Oh,
yes, yes, all the time. Like we are only speaking in English because our work is to just connect with foreign people and work with foreign people. So yeah, I'm really grateful for this job. I recently got this job. So I'm doing work from home actually. I'm not going anywhere. My company is in Delhi, and I'm working from Jaipur, so it's a remote work. But still, we are doing meetings online, and I have to connect with people. So yeah.
so Rahul, I don't want to make a longer video. So do you have any questions for me, or can I wrap the session?
Yeah, a lot of questions that I want to ask you, but the thing is like, okay, so you tell me about your journey. Like, when did you start learning this language and whole things? And you are senior citizen, so I want to ask you so many questions, like about motivation and how we can get rid from all the negative things. Sometimes we become pessimistic person, because of our environment and all these things. So, what do you, yeah, how to deal with negative things and all?
How to deal with the negative things? Okay, earlier you asked me when did I start. Okay, so I started right now. I mean to say just a year back. Because I didn't get anything. Where could I master this language? I was not able to. Because I didn't have this in my time. If I speak about my time, I didn't have this kind of technology what these people are having today, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
missed a lot more in my life. Really, I missed a lot. I
Yeah.
wanted to, though I wanted to learn this language, but anyhow, there was not any atmosphere. There was not any just media, this technology in my time. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
so I missed a lot in my life. So I have regrets sometimes, but yeah, it's okay. Now I'm getting to learn. I'm getting to fulfill my dream actually. Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
biggest dream. I want to see myself talking to people in English. So yeah,
Mm.
it's late.
That's good.
Yeah, I started just a year back. And it
Okay,
made
good.
me yeah, I make mistakes sometimes here and then grammatical mistakes. But I don't mind it, Yeah. So I don't
Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
mind anybody right now.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, you know what, like sometimes we, as in my case, like in my case, or all the, youngsters, they are working, they are building their careers. So sometimes we feel afraid, like what will happen in the future? Will I, be able to make good money and all things, I'm a good son, or, I'm a good son or not. So sometimes, these kind of things, like, we start cursing ourselves for self-hatred is there. So what do you think about life, like how the life works and all things? It's a big question, like deep question if you wanna.
First of all, never think about this. Yeah, though these kind of thoughts we have sometimes in the mind, it comes. But try to drive them away. Always think of positive. Because if you know the law of attraction, there is one law of attraction. Like what we think, it happens, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
we think. Yeah, say we are always filled with positivity. And that, definitely it comes to us also. If we
right,
always
right,
say nagging, like I'm not able to do this, I'm not able to do that, and certainly you won't be able to do that.
right, right, right. You're right. So okay, you believe in law of attraction? Okay, so when did you get to know got to know about this law of attraction and all?
I'll tell you one small. There are many few small incidents. I'll narrate you only one of the incident. You know what happened? My eldest son. So with bag and baggage means to say he was finally coming to Lucknow from Delhi. He boarded the train of his, because he got a job that time in Hindustan Petroleum, right? So with all his mark sheets, with all his papers, finally he was coming to join his job at Satna, MP. So what I don't know what was coming in my mind, something negativity. Maybe his suitcase, somebody picks his suitcase, maybe because he's having a lot of luggage with him, he's coming finally from Delhi. So I told my husband, let me ask him, let me call him. That was we didn't have mobile that time. So, and it was winter time. So I told my husband, let me ask him, let me give him a call and that landline phone, whether he's okay. He had got a seat in the train and to tell him to mind his, luggage and belongings of his. Something was driving me crazy. And I did ask him. My husband told, okay, you sleep, doesn't matter. Because every time he comes and he's grown up, he's going for a job. So nothing will happen. And I don't know why. In the morning, he came and right now he gave me a call bell. I opened the door and I told him, where's that suitcase of yours? I knew that his suitcase, a big suitcase he had of cream color. He told me, Mama, I have lost that luggage of mine. And in that case, he had all his papers and original papers, original mark sheet. And that call letter of his to join his job. Nothing he had, no paper he had.
Big
So,
thing.
is something, what I thought, what was going in my mind, and it did really it happened.
Hmm. So from this incident, you start believing in this.
Intuition, right? Yeah. So it was something like an intuition I had, and it happened. And sometimes we have like think of positivity, and like positive thing happens with me. So negative, what I think negative comes really. So I try to drive negativity from my mind every time. Yeah. But these thoughts
Yeah.
come on often they come, but they're helpless. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to, listen about law of attraction or all things, but we are running out of time. So for sure, yeah,
In the next session of ours, you can record the session and we'll talk on this, right?
100%, ma'am, 100%.
But
Yeah.
I
And
nice talking to you now. Okay. Bye bye
same
and
here.
good